All right. Hey, you guys, happy Friday. I had somebody made a video background for me, so I thought I'd share it. Just in case you guys hadn't seen it, I wanted everybody to. Now, granted, I'm the one that put "Run for Your Life, Hide the Babies." I think it needed that. It just needed one more little piece. And I did, wait a minute. Shoot. I don't want you to miss any of this. I did get, he is so bad, 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 bad. I hate him. And then that's an arrow that goes to my name. All right, so I'm going to talk about this just for a moment. Good evening, Sonia. Welcome in. First, I got to talk about the tea tonight. Awesome double fruit tea. My wife has been buying all this weird tea, and I decided to try it. Now I like it. It's weird. All right, so here's why I have the scam alert background, and I'm going to remove it in a minute. If y'all have not seen it, anybody seen it besides me? Y'all seen this? Anybody else? Anybody seen it? Yes, no, yes, no, yeah, couple, yeah, couple of no's. All right. So I don't have a tit for tat. I don't have a big defense thing to get into with the guy that's doing this. You know, today the Supreme Court is talking about Roe versus Wade, and 60 million babies have been aborted. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. This guy, I don't like it that he's able to cause damage because he's misbehaved. But, you know, people can cause damage. That's what's going on in the world. So I did want to do a quick, I mean a super quick rebuttal to just 1 out of 100 things that he said. And I can, wait a minute, let's let Danny in. And that is really all I'm going to respond to. And it's just because I don't even think I needed to respond to you guys, but I'm just going to anyway. Remember, I'm not even going to go look it up. It'll take too much time. But, you know, obviously, if anybody wanted it, I will be glad to provide it. But I went and did the timestamps. And this fellow said that I'm a scammer, stay away from me. I'm all over ripoff report. 24 people have filed claims. I'm like, that's pretty amazing. I've had hundreds of thousands of customers over 22 years, and there's 24 ripoff reports. That's, I say thank you. Now there's 25 or 26 because he's just going crazy over there. But the main problem seemed to be I did not refund him. I think a few nights ago, you guys may have remembered, I said that I asked that I had 2 people removed from the program from bad manners. One removed themselves, I removed one. That's all I said. I didn't say any story. I didn't tell a story. I didn't say names. Still not going to. But I got a very angry email about refunding me. I can prove this on servers and timestamps. I refunded him 11 minutes after our first contact. 11 minutes. Now his claim to fame was that you know, I'm lying because I'm a scammer, and I got 9 emails from him. I don't even know how this makes sense. That's partially why I'm not going to defend it. But if push comes to shove, I have the emails, and I said this thing: I am so sorry. I did not get another email. I don't know where you sent them, but they weren't to my support and they weren't to me. I opened an email up on another server because I have about 37 emails, and I was looking for something. And I saw this, I want a refund. So I opened it and I was like, okay. I sent him an email right away and said, if you need a refund, just go to support, tell them what you bought, they'll refund it. And I decided, you know what? I won't even have him do that. I'll just go refund it. So I went and refunded it, and I sent him an email, said, don't worry about doing anything. I took care of it. Merry Christmas. All my best. I have the emails. So he wrote back, you know, I'm not buying it. You're a scammer, just out of his mind. Okay. So it progressed until I just went, dude, I issued you a refund immediately. What do you want? What is it? Why are you emailing? So I just sent his emails to spam. That's when I started seeing these videos come up, and he's all over Ripoff Report. And so that's what happened. I'm fully able to document the server records. I even called the Stripe merchant company because he said, this is the last thing I'm going to say, because he said I was set him up on reoccurring billing and I was going to scam him, and that's how I got money from people. Something. I'm not real clear on it. So I called the credit card company and I said, how did this guy come up with that? And they go, the bottom line was, they go, there's no way there's never been a reoccurring billing. There's not a reoccurring billing. It's a one-time product. So that's the deal. But anyway, if you guys see, which you will if you go look at our videos on YouTube, this guy, he's very, that's what happened. He actually got his refund with all his stories 72 hours after he first asked for it. And he got it 11 minutes after our first contact. Because I even said, dude, I've never heard of you. I don't know you. I never anything. But here, I already did your refund. Merry Christmas. And I thought it was over. But we have new video backgrounds now in video. So I decided to play Run for Your Life, Hide Your Babies. So, all right, let me change that because I made one with him without any pants on. No, I didn't. I'm just making stuff up now. It's incredible. Incredible. What do I want to use? I think we'll go with what tonight? I'm feeling a little different, a little bit. We might go back to the house. Good. Yeah, we'll do that tonight. All right. I got a bunch of cool stuff. If anybody has any questions or any of that, I know there's not, you know, I don't think anybody here will, but we do have lots of new people coming in, and I hate for them to see that because it's like, you know, people buy into all that. And I don't like the damage that it'll do to my members. It's not going to be anything huge because a lot of people see that stuff and take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, I wanted to address it, so I did. I got a ton of stuff for y'all. Is anybody liking their Hollywood videos that they got today? Yeah. We got, by the way, another traffic batch is getting ready to go out. Another batch of Hollywood videos is already on their way to the production company. And I will be turning on more video accounts because a lot of people are coming in buying that or getting that free run with their membership. I'm addicted to this tea. I just want to sit around and sip tea. All right, so let's talk about money. All right, I'm going to do it right in front of y'all. This is how they do unveils on YouTube. I know because I watch them. Not that you, I think they do it actually a little better than that. This is, I waited for y'all to open this. Good, good, good. All right. This is the new account to be able to load and pay people on their cards in the continental United States and outside. So I would expect that I don't know how long it'll take for the money to be transferred into the account and all of that stuff. And then I'll put a link in there for how to join so we can be hooked up real easy. And there we go. So pretty pleased about that. In the meantime, paper checks have been going out, and I think by next Friday, I'm hoping that by next Friday we'll be doing it that way. So I have something else. We call this merch. And I waited for y'all to do this part too. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Like Christmas. Like Christmas around here. Oh no, I can't show this to you. Oh no, you did not do that good of a job. Actually, they did. There we go. That's kind of cool looking, isn't it? It's real 3D. I don't know what you can see on camera, but it's real great big. It's real 3D. So, and then I got a couple because it's when I told you guys the other day that they had I'm very, very pleased with that. All right. My wife goes, you must be planning on drinking a lot of coffee. And I said, no, I'm just doing my Christmas shopping. She goes, what? And I go, oh, you're going to get a new Tech Millionaire mug for Christmas. So you know she's excited. All right. So I showed you the money card that just got in. And then I've got I'll show you this is that cheesy to do? Yeah, that's cheesy. I won't do that. But we've got a big cash. I did a big cash thing at the bank today. And then I'll have another for the escrow account for the payment card and get that transferred over to the new card account that I just showed you. What else? Any of you guys that came late, if you want to watch recording, I did a big scam alert recording with my scam alert background, but I'm not going to just, I'm kind of done with it. But if you're interested, if you see the video and you hear, that I'm horrible, it's all true. Horrible. Then you can watch the first part of this. It's not very exciting, but it's my very congenial response. It's not even a rebuke, it's a response. So how delightful of me. Let's go look at, since we have a few people coming in, let's go look at a couple of things now. I'm going to go share screen, and I'll go look at chat in just a minute. Screen, share. So happy it's Friday. I don't even know why. It's not like I do anything different on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. All right. First, the new Tech Millionaires. We're going to look at a couple of websites. I have posted this one because I like it most. And so what I'll do is I'll put 4 or 5 or 10 in there for all the members to get to pick whichever one they want. And we're going to have a little mini class on how to take that domain over to your custom domain link. But I like the words. I like the images. I like the thought. Sharon Cusack did not like dumb. My wife did not like dumb. I go, being broke is dumb. I thought it was like got milk. But evidently, it's like if you drink milk, you're dumb. Well, I didn't say that. But anyway, being broke is dumb meant it wasn't, you're not being smart. It doesn't mean you're dumb, but it doesn't matter because it's gone. And now I'm not saying that people are awful. I'm saying that if you don't have all the money you need, that's pretty awful. And if you can agree with that, then click the button. So you guys can tell me on chat if you like that or not. It's what's up. And you're going to have your choice. I've got 4 or 5 of these that I'll put out. You can pick whatever one you want. All right. So that's the new Tech Millionaires. And then I wanted to show you, because some of you guys are here from other platforms. Mr. X Premium, for those of you that are in this or like this, this is kind of a cool one, I think. Got a lot of stuff, a lot of movement, a lot of colors, a lot of. If you could make a wonderful income with this web page and our premium web traffic, would you watch a video to find out how? Now, there's some pretty neat tricks and twists in this. And they are in this video, a minute or so in, there's a video gate installed with an autoresponder. And you can click, you can enter your information and watch the rest of the video, or you can click on a button that says skip entering my information. And that's good. But I installed something else today, and it was this pop-up. Here's a coupon for a discount. If you enter your best address, we'll send you more. So if they put their address in, they will go right to the order page when they hit submit. And if you go, I don't want to be on your zero spam get discount coupons list, click here and tap the subscriber form. Or click here and ignore the subscriber form. So if the person chooses to do that, it goes to this page where it says, congratulations, there's at least one code available. A lot of very, very nice testimonials, etc. All right. So let's go look at the Genius app. If you guys remember, one of the third-party services that I used, look whose email address is in here. I won't say any names. Let me stop share before I just go hog wild into that. Okay. Be right back. Actually, I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to start sharing my screen again. If that lets me in, browse users. What was I going in here to show you? Oh, yeah. Lots and lots and lots of new stuff. All right, so let's do a screen share. Screen share. Happy Friday, everybody. Glad you're here. Thanks for coming. All right. Because you are learning about new resources and techniques to make more money for you, your loved ones, and your family. That's what these meetings are about. All right, so this is the Genius app. I wanted to go over a couple of things real quick with Genius app members, because there's, I don't know, 1,100 people in the Genius app. You guys, if you're in it, watch this for a second. What I'm not seeing people do, and I see there's one thing do I have it not turned on? No, it is turned on, good. On the autoresponder, you guys, we want you to start using your own splash pages and your own autoresponders when you're able. That's the next step up in scaling your business. And it's a big one. It's going from, it's like when you were a little kid and you got your first bicycle, it opened up all new freedoms and speed. I remember riding my banana-seated Stingray down the road with my arms up in the air. Woohoo! It was total freedom. Then later, you get a car. Big difference. Getting your own splash pages and autoresponders and email campaigns is that much of a difference. All right. You'll be familiar with a lot of this stuff because they work in a very similar way, almost exactly, on all the platforms. I had in the email, I told you guys to put in your tier 1, if you had the automated sales machine, and your tier 2 opportunities. Because as I gear up new advertising, because where I'm at right now, there's 2 things. I'm going to do some forward thinking with you guys tonight. I think you're going to dig it. But there's 2 things that I'm into right now. And one of them is going to be to enjoy my family for Christmas. And on the work topic, it's going to be to prepare for mid-January, because that's when the internet in my world comes back. Year after year after year, it's the same. So what we're going to want to do next year is have you guys set up on continuity programs. So when there's a slowdown because of news events or stock market or supply chain or whatever people are talking about at that moment, and the news does affect internet marketing, because people get scared and quit buying. They seal up. You tell somebody they're not going to have food, they will seal up. That's just how that works. But if you have continuity programs, in other words, monthly payments, they're not buying anything new, and often people stay with them. So they've carried me through holiday seasons for 15 years. So we're going to work on that. And I think how we're going to do it is courses. And tomorrow, by the way, is the big video day for the course that a lot of you guys purchased in the air to water machine. So I've already got set up for that. I'm ready to go. So tomorrow I'm off of this. I'm done with the New Tech Millionaire as far as having to build it, because it's all delivered. Everything I promised is delivered and more. And now all I have to do is just keep making it better and better and better and better. But it's not going to take me 15-hour days anymore. All right. So as you guys can see, I put autoresponder embed code because when I advertise my link, it now sells other products for me, and it sends my people to another splash page. And I have my own video pages and splash pages. So as we go forward and we have a separate Genius App night and a separate Mr. X night and a separate Shiny Ball night and a separate Our Lifestyle Now night and a separate, oh my gosh, I'm running out of nights, New Tech Millionaire. But we're going to be doing, I might just do 15 or 20-minute segments 2 nights a week and cover everything. And the general customer service, I don't know yet, but it's too much now to try to fit it into 3 one-hour sessions for marketing. So they're going to have to be broken up into sessions on specifics that are lightning fast. So that's what I'm working for. And I'm well rested, and I'm thinking that that's going to be a great idea. So the Genius app, an affiliate link is the same place. Let's have a look. Every funnel from all these businesses are no, not that one. Oh, you go to Member Cave, do you? How about this? All right. I kind of like this page. Y'all have seen it before, but I did some new work to it today, as well as all the disclaimers and all that. I changed the headline around. Imagine having the most beautiful life. Now imagine you getting this funnel and system to use it to get it with. Watch the video to find out how. Video here. Yay. After the video, start your free trial. And you guys know this page. This was all production and all rock and roll. I see I left the code and I got a red box in the corner. Does anyone? All right. So that's one of our very well converting pages and videos. So yes, I want to try it for free too. Lots and lots of testimonials. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, start my free trial. And they go for Diamond Genius or $97 a month or a lifetime price of $1,500. I really like that video and the music. All right. So coming up, by the way, around the first of the year, I'm going to go heavy into, as the Lord allows, I'm going to go heavy into media buys and stuff. And the Genius app is going to be if you see how some of these fit together, if you have tier 1 and tier 2, this thing will sell to all your leads. So here's what my strategy will be, and we'll talk about that later for those of you that are able to do that. If not, we're going to do whatever strategy is where you are. And that will be, I'm going to focus primarily on the Genius app. I'm going to feed it with Mr. X traffic, and I'm going to market very heavily the New Tech Millionaires out of my tier 1 and tier 2 automated sales machine in it. So I'm advertising one thing, and it's selling 3 products, and it's building multiple lists. This is what that was purchased for. And I think the time for this is going to be mid-January. So what I will have to do is go in and say 2022. I'm thinking. All right, so let's go. Here real quick. There's new looks and new updates and some of that stuff. I've got the travel club banner over here. I really want you guys to go look at that. Here's why. Kristen Lee has gone. I'm trying to think of the word. She is so laser focused on this. She is just turning out work like crazy. And she is doing massive free training for this thing. She's going to teach people how to market. So if you've an interest in the travel thing, Kristen, and I'm joining all her travel classes, all her marketing classes even, because the girl's good. And they're all free to our team. She's trying to pull off the biggest team in the world in a group of billionaires. So I'm all for it. She has big dreams and she has positive expectations that are realistic. So you guys know there's a lot of software that you get with this. And what was new? Do this first, do this second, do this. I don't remember. I did lots of updates. You can look in the, yes, I put in the new update form over here. So I think all of the platforms, and we will go look. Mr. X is updated. Genius app is updated. The New Tech Millionaires is updated. All of them have new funnels. Did we look at all of them? That was the New Tech Millionaires. That was the same. That is, I don't remember which ones we looked at. Let me go. Mr. X, premium traffic. No, don't grab the whole thing. I just don't remember what we've looked at. Okay, I think we saw that. And then the Genius app, the people on the beach. I just really like this one. And I was going to change everything out completely, but you know what? There's no reason to change that I know of. All right, and so we have Mr. X, the Genius app. I know that I showed you the New Tech Millionaires, and for the life of me, I can't remember the others that I did. I did nothing but update records, update leaderboards, update user, update parts, update images, order videos. So at this point, I'm like, I don't even know what's next. I'm well rested and happy, but I got to tell you, I have been all over the internet today. All right, so here. All right, that'll be good. And let me go find a stop share button somewhere. We'll see what you guys have to say in chat. Stop share. You can tell me if you want to, if you like any of those funnels, or if you don't, or I like awful. Oh, Marvin, I got to tell you, I was thinking, I have no idea what you're saying again, Marvin. Marvin says, I like awful. Well, and then I realized you're talking about the funnel that says not having money is awful. So I'm very glad you like it. Can you talk about making sure not an ugly big link? Look at Vesta. You know, I'll tell you what's good about Vesta. Vesta will keep asking. Vesta is a squeaky wheel, and she wants some oil. Yes, ma'am, and I thoroughly planned on doing that for you tonight. And it will be for everybody else too. So yes. How do you get to Mr. X traffic I purchased? How do you get to Mr. X traffic I purchased? You typically will get a link within a week, a tracking link that says your traffic is processed, sent in, approved, paid for, and here's your tracking link. So you'll get an email for that. And I announced at the very beginning tonight that there was a batch in right now, another new one. One just got done yesterday or the day before. There's another new one in. I'll send out the tracking links for that probably before Monday. And then we also have, there's probably 8 more orders ready to go. So I could do another rotator already. Thank you, Robert. You've been a good friend. I'd say online, but we talk on the phone sometimes too. You always are very positive and uplifting, and I appreciate that. You know, because I get emails sometimes that are a little rough. I got one today, no names. Children had died, family had died. Another one, car wrecks, wife dying. Lots, and I told Tammy, I said, I don't know why right now, but there's a lot of people entering the group that are really going to require me to be level-headed and as kind as I know how to be and as patient, rather than, oh, I have a lot of businesses and let's just keep this moving. So somebody goes, my child died. Guess who can relate with that? Guy sends me an email, I was in a bad car wreck. Yeah, I had a drunk hit me going 60. I was on foot. I can relate. So it really, and then I've got that person that did the scam thing mad at me. It's not, in my opinion, legitimate to exhibit that kind of behavior toward another man and his family and his business, especially when he already knows he got his refund before he did it all, or he continued doing it, because the bank told me he already had his refund. It wasn't just issued in process, he already had it. I'm like, okay. So, I mean, that just, okay, I got it. You guys remember that I said on record, I can prove in a court of law anywhere, to anybody at any time. It's super easy. I got timestamps off the server and the emails. 11 minutes after my first contact, I gave him his refund. And now we get to deal with the big scam thing and rip-off reports and all that. I don't care for me. I don't love it. I don't love it. You know, everybody wants to be loved and have everybody tell you that you're pretty. He did say I was charming, which I found rather fascinating while he was really slicing me up. He said, oh, he's very charming. So I feel like I'm just going to take that one piece out of the whole video, and I'll probably write, Mr. Darby, you are very charming, and use it as a testimonial on one of my sites. I don't know, maybe that's not a good idea. So, hate is easy, but love is challenging. I got to say something on that. It is more difficult because my wife has to deal with that. That affects her because all her friends on Facebook and everybody knows my sites and know what her husband does. So all her friends, all our church family, all our family, they're like, oh my God, it's just awful to them. They can't imagine somebody being treated that way or talked to that way, or it's horrible to them. So I don't like it that my wife doesn't like it. For me, you know, I just think of Trump. Whether you like Trump or Hillary, half the people talked about the other one like they were a disease. We've gotten really rude We don't work with men to be brothers. We don't try to solve issues. We just get on the internet and slaughter people and destroy lives. Well, my life isn't destroyed, but I would prefer that we lived in a kinder world, but so would most of us. All right. Let's talk to Best. I'm going to see if there's anything to respond to before her real quick, as far as just knock it out of the park. Any update on Mr. X agency? I don't know what update that you want. Send me an email, Dietla, and tell me what update you're asking about, and we will deal with it. I will run out of time if I try to do that tonight. However, I will deal with it, and I'll take care of whatever the issue is. I thought actually today about seeing how many agency members I had and then closing down agency and not selling anymore personally. I think that I may do that because I just have so much stuff going. So, well, the person that, I don't know who that is. It's a direct message. They said they put my name on the ripoff page and nothing came up. It may not have come up, but you just made the ranking and the algorithms for me show up higher on the internet for ripoff report. So if you all go look at those and read them, it goes up higher. It was #1 on DuckDuckGo earlier today, that video and ripoff report. So if you don't feel the need to watch it or to go read what 24 people have said in the last 22 years, don't, because it just blows it up to the top. And there's no way, because they have millions of people going, because people love that stuff. I always ask people, what are you doing on that site? That is the toilet of the internet other than pornography. What are you doing on a ripoff site? Really? Work with people, blah, 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 blah. But it's just talk. It's talk. So, all right. Will you email that to me, Angela? And just put Angela/Sharon Cusack, because that's normally her job. And if she's missed a spelling error, I'm gonna have to get with her on that. All right, so let's go, because this is a major piece and I want everybody to have it. And we'll address it to Vesta, but it's really not just to her. All right, so can I get the link to Facebook group to join? Yes, I think you can just, let me grab it on the way to opening up a deal, because I want to share this with y'all real quick instead of just talking about doing it. Facebook. All right, groups. And the New Tech Millionaires. Wow, we're up to 29 members. My goodness. I've got about 900 in Internet Lifestyle Network copy, but I hadn't logged into it for 2 years now. So I'm all excited over 29 members over here. I just went and got that for you. I'm bringing it. Well, Marvin Berman, you just direct messaged me nothing. Or it just came up with your name on my screen for no reason. Okay, I sent that to everybody. You guys, anybody that's not on Facebook, feel free to go join. I'm going to be, I might open that up not to be a private group. I'm not sure. I might open another group not to be a private group, but I'm in 3 masterminds right now. 3. I thought that I was busy before. I had no idea what busy meant until I'm scheduling 3 mastermind meetings, 1 meeting each, almost a day. I'm doing almost 3 a day. And they're very good. All right. So we're going to do a whole encapsulation and can probably do it in 4 or 5 minutes. And it's what the big ugly link and a pretty link and a new video and a new domain name and a new forwarding and how to do it in the software. Because once you know how to do it once for one thing, you can do it for everything in seconds. So let's go. And some of you are old pros at this. So you just have to bear with us. So let's go to, what if I closed all of this and went here? Okay, we'll try. Let's just do the Marvin likes awful. I'm going to be stuck on that now. This is a really good piece for everybody to know how to do and know how to do correctly.
Oh, dang it.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah, listen there.
You might want to mute your microphone. You can hear every word. You know exactly what's going on at your house. All right. Banners and links. Let's say fishing. No, we don't want to say fishing boat. I'm going to use DuckDuckGo as my example page. You guys pretend that this is a splash page, sign up page, because it's works for that. There's an image, a headline, and a sign up box. All right. So let's say this is your splash page that you've made, or it's one of the funnels in any of our membership areas. It's any of those things. It's that and more, but you grab that link and you go to your members area and you paste it in this box, custom landing page, get link. And this is what we call a big ugly link. So I'm going to go put that in and show you. Look how big this is. It's horrible. So you can't advertise with that. And most places would slice it to pieces and it won't work correctly. So I was asked, I think it was best to ask me today, what about Bitly or Tiny URL? I would recommend highly against them because often they will not do redirects correctly, or they will cut your link, or people will see them and go, that's just a sales link. I don't want to go to a Bitly link. All right, so I'm going to hit enter and you will see it loads DuckDuckGo. So the benefit of this is, this will be super quick, but like I say, once you get this part of it, you got it. So let's say that this box is you've made a splash page, or you've gotten one of my funnels that I've made and showed you tonight, and you go, I like that. So you will go get the URL off of those pages, just like I just did with DuckDuckGo. I have them listed in the membership. So you'll grab that URL and you'll go paste it in that box and you'll make a big ugly link. You don't want that big ugly link. You want a pretty link, just like those of you going and making your Hollywood videos like Scott's. I'm so impressed. By the way, I'm mostly impressed. Nobody cares. Nobody cares what I'm getting ready to say. I'm so impressed with Scott right now. I can't believe it. I'm still thinking about that video you did in front of your car with your daughter and the guy going, I'm Scott's assistant. I just thought that, I just went like, dude, that's just, you just freaking nailed it. Anyway, so then he comes up with Scott's new tech millionaire. It's something like that. I don't know what his MIARES.com. whatever. So we're going to go to GoDaddy and we're going to buy this. And it's going to cost us about $8. And I've got something for y'all. So do not get bored and let your brain go. Hold on to your brain just for a minute and then we'll space out. But I've got more. All right. We just have to get through this little bit of drudgery first. So what Scott's going to do, hopefully, or anybody else that needs to do this, is going to get that big ugly link. Look at all of that. Going to go buy this at GoDaddy. I'm going to tell GoDaddy, point my big ugly link at this. So somebody can type this in and they'll go to the big ugly place, but they won't be able to see your affiliate link and take your name out. People do that. Why? They just want to go directly to the company. You won't lose it. You won't have an ugly link. And plus, this is much more professional. You know that is. And so that is why we go by $8 domain name, and then we forward it to our big ugly links, because then we have something to advertise on our car magnets, on our t-shirts, on our websites, and our emails, on our Hollywood videos, on our Facebook posts. See, we're going to use this across the board as I start bringing in more marketing paraphernalia. You'll have this domain and you'll start to be branding yourself. And those of you that did, will, or will continue to do the video testimonials, and I put your pictures on the main splash pages, then you're going to brand yourself that way. And pretty soon you will start having a little bit of a following. Then as we build your list a little bit and you can sell all the products you want to, it'll switch like this, you guys. You'll go from 0 to hero overnight. It just sometimes takes, it took me 6 years. I didn't make a dime for 6 years. And then I sold something and made, I think, like 14 bucks. But when I did it, I realized what I did. And so I repeated it. And in the next month, I made $1,000 bucks and I never didn't make money again. So you just have to get to the point where this stuff goes and you go, oh, got it. Okay. Splash page looks like this. I advertise like this. I go get domains that look like this. And I send emails. And then I go join other businesses or do whatever I want. All right. So that is that part. Let's look at the screen again. And that is, here's your big ugly link. And I'm going to do the most beautiful segue y'all have ever seen into some of the most forward-thinking stuff.
I love
bet
you.
you a nickel, huh? Okay. I'll bet you a nickel, and I'll ask in chat that none of y'all have thought of this, but you will go, oh my, thank you for that tip. And I'll ask you, and we'll see if that happens. One of the things that I got a complaint on was that I didn't need to be doing 3 live events a week. It was overkill. And I thought, why would somebody else say that? Just don't come. Why would you determine what other people want to do for their training? If I'm willing to do it free, what go. Yeah. I'm not defending anything. My brain just went, really? Because it's during these events that I get to show you guys, stop share, that I get to show you guys the stuff that seems to me like I typed in a GoDaddy, and that's not right. I'm going to log in and show you all this. Okay, I'm going to do it from right here. All right, now we're going to do fun stuff. Share screen. Go here. And we'll actually be at the fun stuff in seconds. All right, so I went to GoDaddy and I got this, right? I got me some butt ugly. And I don't want butt ugly. I want hot.
I hear you, girl.
Tech millionaire.com and then search for the domain. It's always A mystery. Look, I get to buy that for $8.85. I can even go look at other stuff I want to buy. I do not recommend that y'all get info and XYZ and all that because people's brains go to com. They'll go to net and they'll go to biz and they'll go to US. Let me turn shadow. Hang on. Can you mute your microphone? Whoever's talking to their beloved young babies. If not, I can just mute everybody. I don't mind. Okay.
I did.
Okay. No prob, Bob. All right. So you get that, and then you log into your account. Paul, my product. You're going to see all my domains I'm letting go. I'm letting all of these go. How to make money in 24 hours, hidden persuader, get my internet money, the money traffic, badassery club, team badassery. And you might be thinking, dude, why are you letting all those go? Well, can y'all see my screen scrolling? Because I have these. Yeah, and it scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. GoDaddy loves me. I've been with GoDaddy for 21 years. And when I call up and they ask for my customer number, half of them go, no, I need your customer number, like I'm stupid. And I go, that is my customer number, because they don't have numbers like mine anymore. It's 21 years old. And then they open my account and go, ah! All right. So here's what we do. How to make money during, what do y'all think? During the pandemic? That's what I bet it is. Let's see. So you click on the button, manage DNS. How to make money during Corona quarantine. Add. And you put your big ugly right there. You can preview it, and this will be incorrect. I just saw an error. See, there's the error. You can preview it and always do in case you don't see the error. Now it'll be fine. And there's your splash page. Remember, we use DuckDuckGo for our splash page. All right. Now what will happen is when you can start advertising how to make money during coronaquarantine.com, and it will go to your affiliate link. That's all there is to it. So see, now you can do this like, and you go, oh, I need a domain name. I'll go get it. I'll grab my affiliate link. I'll stick it in the box. Now I got a cool domain name. And a lot of you did it because you're doing Hollywood videos with great names and they're embedded in your videos now. And I got news for you on the videos. It's going to wreck you, but I got to show you. I got to show you. This is the fun part now. I promised you a fun part. To me, this is fun. Because I get a lot of messages like this, by the way. Because I have, you know, all right. So what am I looking for? I don't know how to do this. I just got to look at it. Has anybody here ever heard the term metaverse? Does anybody here know what metaverse means? Does anybody realize that Facebook just changed their name to Metaverse? This is what I did. What? Facebook just did what? The biggest? You guys know my feelings on Facebook. However, let me put it to you this way. If there was somebody I didn't particularly like, and they really knew how to chop wood, and I wanted to learn how to chop wood, they were the best. I'd probably go learn from them. And I'd just put up with whatever I didn't like. All right. I don't like Facebook. I got off of it 2 years and I came back because I think that my membership numbers and Zoom call numbers are smaller because I'm not on any social media. And I'd pull 1,000 people over on a Facebook group. I'd tell everybody to come and we'd have lots of people come up, 100, 200, 300 people. Instead of tonight is 18. So I spend a lot of my time trying to think where the money's going to be, not where the money is. I work all day on where the money is, and I think all day on where the money's going to be, because I'd rather not work for money. I'd rather work when I'm working and come up with the plan that made me money, because the plan to make you money will make you more money than you working for money. And I don't know if anybody gets what I'm saying, but you can't just go hang Christmas lights for 20 an hour and think you're making a lot of money. The plan is, okay, I'm going to go hire 12 kids from the local high school, pay them $8 an hour, and then bill the homeowners 20 an hour. And we're going to do 100 houses instead of one. That's a plan. It's not a great example, but it'll do. So watch. So I'll tell you, there is a group called the World it's the Davos group, the World Economic Forum group, the elite upper echelon rule the world group. World Economic Forum, that's good enough. It's the Bilderbergs. Any of you that are in that bent, you'll know what bent I mean. If you're not in that bent, then maybe you've heard of it. So I'm over on their sites. Now, when I was all, and just hang out with me for a minute now. I think this is good. When I was all into studying the pandemic and what the real numbers were and what the real facts were, not the ones that matched my opinion. I wanted to know what was going on because I didn't believe the media. They were trying too hard. And the people that were driving that are these people that I'm talking about now. And so I'm over on their site because I want to know what's coming. Because does anybody in that's watching me, do any of y'all know who's ruling the world right now? Do you know who our leaders are, right? You go over and you look at the Soros organization. You look at the Federal Reserve and all the Federal Reserve presidents, and you listen to what they're talking about. You go to the biggest tech people and you listen to what they're talking about. You listen to Elon Musk, you listen to Warren Buffett. He didn't like technology, but shut up. An individual that I will say nothing other than somehow he's connected and seems to be able to make money. There's a name maybe you've heard of him, Bill Gates. When I was a very young man, he was my hero. I was into computers. He was the computer guy. So I've been looking, what are y'all doing? What are you doing? And you know what they're doing? They're doing a thing called Metaverse. Metaverse has a couple of applications. If you've ever been in a simulated game where you could walk through the game and open a door and go into a room and look at like Sim Cities and stuff, there's just some Metaverse love. If you've ever gone to the shopping networks and spun a car or a wristwatch around and looked at it 360, there's just some Metaverse love. In my opinion, we are getting ready to see a thing called Metaverse land on us like a planet. All the money, not millionaire money, not I make 500,000 a year money. This is the trillion corporate world level. I went to all their sites and I listened to them talk, and their metaverse. I read their white papers, their metaverse. So what might you think of that? If you want to go to where the money is, figure out a way to make money from metaverse before anybody else really gets into it. So I'm going to give y'all a little, it might be a tip. You might like it. You might not. I did. All right, I'm going to type metaverse. I own this domain now. Advertise on the metaverse. Somebody think to yourself, dang. I own how to advertise on the metaverse. Okay, come on. I own how to advertise metaverse. Come on, give me some more. Make money on the metaverse. Shut up. I lost mine. I need a color. There we go. Where are you? Come on, you come back here. Make money on the metaverse. Shop on the metaverse. Okay, I'm going to hit screen. If what I just said to y'all is true, that's freaking brilliant, because I'm a couple of years ahead on this metaverse thing, and I remember the .com thing. Don't you wish you could get advertise.com, girls.com, cars.com, boats.com, fishing.com? Yeah, you don't get those anymore. You're not going to get metaverse.coms either. So it would be my recommendation that you, if you want to, I think it's an investment, is what I think. So let's go to GoDaddy, and then I'll ask you if you can see my screen in a minute. I was so excited to tell, this was my Friday thing. I rebuilt funnels all day. I added stuff all day. I bought videos and made them for members all day. Today was payday for everybody all day. It was a day of work and everything. It was coffee cup day and merch day. But what I couldn't wait was to share this with y'all, because you might can do something with it. Now, I want you to know I'm late to the freaking party. I only thought of this a couple of weeks ago. Metaverse.com. That name is gone, but if you want to go buy it and you happen to have $37,888, it's for sale. Look at these numbers. Look at these robotic metaverse. That's so good. Look at these freaking metaverse Africa. So I could do this like half the night. So here's what I'm going to recommend to y'all. Look at this metaverse auto, metaverse org ag. This is what I would recommend. And if you don't want to spend $37,888, don't. Do something that has a metaverse and .com in it. So I did this for hours. And I'll give you a couple of examples. My metaverse. I want to just show you what these things cost. All right, it's taken, but a broker, yeah, a broker will get to go tell you my metaverse biz is 20,000. My metaverse.com is, I don't know, but it's not going to be any 20 grand. The metaverse, the world metaverse, 30,000. The metaverse. All right. So what I'm saying is go in here and try to find something like what you saw. What I got advertise on metaverse, make money on the metaverse, how to advertise on the metaverse. Because what I figure is I'm going to get involved and learn this thing before it gets harder and gets away from me. and I'm going to be one of the first in. I'm going to be like one of the first guys in on Facebook, and it's already too late to be first in, but they don't think it's going to happen for 5 years. 5 years. So I've got 5 years to learn and train and to position myself. So to end this story, if you want to, Metaverse, these people are spending trillions. Nike is already filing patents for multi-billions. I went and looked up all the companies and looked at patents. We're going to Metaverse. If I was going to invest in something, it would be a company that was figuring to go big in the Metaverse. It's like right now, 5G, there's a company that is able to make the signal go further. They're going to be pig rich. I'm a terrible investor. Don't listen to me. All right, let me do a stop share. Stop share. Stop. Maybe I wasn't even sharing. I don't even know. No? Y'all didn't see any of that? Well, you're going to see it now. You got to at least see what I'm still not doing it, am I? Share screen. Hit the share screen, you retard. All right, what screen? Is that the screen? This is, I'll just do here. So I'm going to do this really quick. I'm sorry that happened. All right. The World Metaverse, 30 grand. Metaverse Biz, 10. Go with calm if you can. I saw Metaverse things in here that were over $1 million for a domain name. There was one that was $1.9 million. We call that $2 million. I can't remember what it was. So we'll just do one or two more. So everybody can see the screen? Yes, no, you can see Metaverse, advanced domain search. Okay. So we're going to go, how do I Metaverse? Search domains. How do I Metaverse? Org, you don't want anything but, okay, so that is $8.85. If I didn't have 7, I would take it because people will be typing in, how do I do something on Metaverse? We don't know the search terms yet because we don't know what it does. But probably how do I is going to be in there. Probably make money is going to be in there. Probably advertise is going to be in there. So if somebody wants it, and like I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know nothing, but I think Metaverse is going to be a search term. And if you start putting up, I'm going to start building pages soon, rich in Metaverse information and links and all kind of stuff. And by the time the Metaverse gets here, maybe, I just thought of one. I have Metaverse. Somebody might want that because I have Bitcoin and I was offered a couple of $1,000 for it. I have Bitcoin.com. Guess when I got it? Before I ever got into Bitcoin. All right. So that's how this works. That was my forward thinking. Paul thinks he's so smart. Little bit of what's going on. But I'll tell you this, if you do what I did and you go look and you go, these people they're dealing with a different level than you and I are, I can tell you. Because they're moving country. They're all global. They could give a crap about the United States, about Russia, about China, about anybody. They're dealing with continents and all of them. We run this place. We run this place, and this is what we're doing next. So if we're in the chicken pen, I think we might want to go Metaverse. I don't think it's solar panel, or I'd be getting solar panels. All right. I'm all done. Death. No universe, but death first. Wow, Robert. Doesn't that just make sense? Because I said, here's who's doing it. And then the word means death first. All right. So I'm not going to get into that. Clear your mind. I am so glad that I have been, yeah, I've been off. Ralph's laughing at me. I have been off of the media and news stories now, I think for 5 or 6 weeks. And so when this little issue came up that I talked about at the beginning, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. However, I will say my thinking touched a couple of places like a live wire. And I went, I literally got on my knees in my front yard, which is okay. I live in a cow pasture. Nobody cares what I do. I'm a weirdo, right? And said, God, this has got to be good, and this has got to be good. Because if not, I don't do very well. A little bit later, I was all happy again. Happy enough to go do 5 miles and get in a workout. Metaverse.com.mx. I don't know what MX means. Is that a, tell me what that is, Dietlef. If you got a German, hey, Dietlef, Germany is fallen, bro. Sorry. I don't know what MX is. All right, does anybody have, let me unmute everybody. I don't think y'all are muted. Y'all aren't muted unless you muted yourself, thank you. But you can unmute. Does anybody want to talk or say anything? Because we're done with, I'd like to know what y'all think of the new funnels, of the updated stuff, of how we're doing, of metaverse forward thinking. What's on y'all's mind? Anybody got anything to say? And
Paul,
Vesta, did you get an answer to your question?
Paul, I have a question. Scott Mowry.
Come on.
When I go into my new tech members members site and I click on executive, what should that take me to? On my level as executive, when I click on that, what should that link go to?
It should go to a page that delivers executive products.
Okay, mine's going to a sales page.
What are you nodding your head about, Bishop? Yours too?
She copies me all the time.
Mine does too.
Well, I'm trying to sell stuff. Give me a break. Let's go look. That answer was not real. That was a scammer answer right there.
I do know I'm completely confused right now. Figure it out.
Why are you confused, my dear? What part are you messed up on, or is it just everything?
It's a technical part.
What?
I know how to do stuff, but I can't get it out there feeling confident that I got it in the right place. That's what I'm saying. That's
Say
how
it
I'm
again,
having a
because I don't
problem.
know what you said.
Okay, when I do the link, I get the hot link. You talk all that stuff and do. I want to do the videos. I want to do it all, but I can't. I'm nervous about getting it out of on the web and making it work. You know, making it and not messing it all up. That's what my problem was.
You don't have a problem. That's not a
I mean,
problem.
I'm stuck. Like I'm in my own way.
Look at me. I'm nervous about making it work, getting it on the web. So what? Do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen?
I just
I'll
want to do it
help you. I
right
mean-
the first time. That's how I am.
All right, I know. Somebody goes, I'm getting ready to jump off a cliff and I'm gonna die. And I go, why would you do that? It's just how I am. I'm a cliff jumper.
No, I ain't
I
gonna
don't-
jump off no cliff.
I don't literally
gonna
mean
do
jump.
that.
Hang on. What? Don't. All right, let's look. Some Scott Mulry guy. What? Scott. And then we got Bishop chiming in. She wants to be in the revolution. That's not a sales page. Is this what you're talking about? That's a sales page?
Yeah.
It's not a sales page. It says, look, all of this, here's your status.
Okay.
And here's your leads, here's your affiliate info, here's your autoresponder. And If you need to set up your account free because you're at that level, here's that. And Ms. Bishop, I refunded you and you have a good membership with I refunded your last payment and shut off your billing. Okay?
Okay.
For this, because you don't have to pay for this anymore. You are this. So, look, you lunatics. There's no order button on there. What are you talking about, Willard?
So that click or tap here is to set up the account for Video Man, correct?
Right. You want a free account for Video Man?
I already have that.
I
Twice.
know. Well, then
Three
you're gonna have to
times.
do that. That's the
Okay.
delivery, and I'll show you why. TheNewNetMillionaires.com, Hollywood Swingers, because executive gets third-party software. Yep. Video Man Pro Channel. Yep. Video sources. So in other words, it says everything for all the levels is delivered. And when you're looking in your level, here's everything. But I don't deliver this outside of those levels. So you got that. So now, Miss Bishop, who is real hoity-toity. Man, we got to scroll way up to get her. All right. Hers should have a Video Man and the autoresponder, and she gets monthly traffic rotator. So it will say in there, that's done. We've already run one. We're going to run another. You'll get an email when we do. Right? Because I can go look at it. I will look at your stuff right here in front of the world. And by the way, that
look
blue,
at my funnel thing on my members resources page.
what?
On the members resources link.
Okay, you asked for it. We're going to look at your stuff. Stop share here. That's so you remember this. If you ever talk, I'm liable to go seek out.
I'm listening.
All right, so we're gonna put oh, I wish you would spell your name right. How can you say that to somebody? That's just wrong. I wish you would spell your name right. It's like share. All right, can y'all see A Bishop? Everybody? All right, let's check her out. What's your question?
The special launch offer, what is that?
It's a special launch offer for Funnel Club.
Okay, so the funnel club access wasn't there before, so now it's there. Never mind, I'm good.
I hope you're embarrassed at acting in the way that you've conducted yourself. No, I don't. Hey, that painting behind you is gorgeous. That one needs this logo right slapping bright gold in 3D.
It
That's
sure
my other
does. That's
question. Where
cool.
are the logos that I can copy?
You want me to send you, you had asked something about that somewhere. You want me to send you vector graphics of them or just put them in the members area?
The graphics.
Okay. You want me to email them to you? Put them, I'll put them all in the members area and then send you an email that I did it. That way everybody can use them.
Okay.
All right, good enough?
Yes, yes,
All
sir.
right, I'm gonna log out of A Bishop now. Oh, that's good. Does anybody like this?
The errors right there, it's I'm to have fun. It's I'm, not time.
What? It's I'm. It's IME. It's IME to have fun and get paid. What's wrong with that? God, you guys would complain about anything.
You asked.
Thank you. By the way, that's what I really meant to say. I meant to say thank you. I will fix that right now. But instead, I
Oh, goodness.
because I was raised by adults. Vesta, you just go make your big butt ugly links. Come to the live events and ask
That's what I'm doing.
if anytime you need help, because it's a terrible it's terrible to have to
You've done nothing.
What?
You done nothing but help. You've done nothing but help me the whole time.
Nice.
You've helped me a lot.
Well,
You have.
tell all your friends because we're having a sale in January.
I'm gonna shout it out the company. I do. There's a lot of them I don't like. This is one I do. So
Nice.
it's awesome.
All right. I'm gonna, on a good note, on a good positive note,
Okay.
I'm gonna end on that. You guys, happy Friday. Live through a little
Happy
bit.
Friday.
What?
Happy Friday.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Live through. And see, you're so much nicer than Deetlef. Look at Deetlef. He has not moved. He hadn't said a word. He's just like, he just sits there and stares the whole time. It just freaks me out. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye, everybody. Have a
Bye.
wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Bye.
You too. Bye.